Hey there, Indie Warriors. Welcome to I Dream of Indie Games. It's me, Old Gamer Joe, back for another edition of Hidden Indie Gems that flew under the radar. We've received so many suggestions from y'all that we have another jam-packed show full of selections from you, the audience in our Discord, the comments section, and of course, over at our community tab. So keep those rolling in wherever you want to post them. We very much enjoy showcasing these games to our wider audience. And real quick, make sure that we can continue to spotlight indie games, because this is a tough business, folks. Head over to patreon.com/idreamofindiegames and you'll gain Discord access to the greatest indie gaming community. Enjoy early ad-free shows, get a shout out at the end of every video we produce, podcast 3 days early, so much more. Your new indie gaming community can't wait to meet you. With that out of the way, let's jump into the indies. First recommendation, I don't remember exactly where this came from. I think it was the community tab, but it is the Red Strings Club. And I gotta say, this game seems to have a pretty healthy number of reviews on Steam since its release, so maybe it's not the most hidden of gems per se, but I've never personally played it, and it looks pretty rad, so I'm gonna include it anyways. A little bit of an exception here. If we can bring awareness of it to you for the first time, that's a win in my books. The Red Strings Club is a cyberpunk narrative adventure, story-heavy experience it looks like, full of corporate meddling. Centered around a massive corporation specializing in psych welfare, an unlikely duo, a bartender and a hacker, work together to unravel the seedy underbelly of this bigger project. You'll question the meaning of happiness, mix drinks that affect emotions, and soak in some awesome-looking pixel art along the way. Boy, you should have seen how alcohol affected my emotions back in the day. I'm sure glad they didn't have smartphones back then during those naked vodka-induced fistfights. If it wasn't obvious, this one definitely isn't for the kiddies, as it features nudity, mature themes, and strong language. Hopefully no pixelated dongs, I could do without those. Did you ever play this indie release? Let me know in the comments below. Now here's a release I do remember a bit more. Sadly only has a disappointing 300 or so reviews on Steam. It's available on consoles as well, so hopefully that helped its numbers a bit, but I haven't exactly heard talks of a sequel or anything, so I'm thinking it didn't do particularly well. That's a shame, because Flynn, Son of Crimson is an excellent release, particularly if you're a fan of 2D action titles that call back to the good old SNES days, one of my all-time favorite consoles, maybe my all-time. The story takes place on the island of Rosantica and involves you putting an end to the Scourge. You'll control Flynn, but you won't be alone, as he's joined by his friend Dex, a guardian spirit, an adorable little puppy. Well, kind of more of a spirit dog, not so much a puppy. Big grown puppy, dog, whatever. Dex not only helps you take out enemies, but he will clear paths forward for you. Combat is fun, there's lots of exploration to be done, a solid storyline, and some really rad weapons to slay your foes with. Heck, there's even some magical abilities. And with great visuals and sound design, it's a shame more people didn't play this one when it launched. It's not the most challenging of its genre, but definitely offers a fun 10-hour journey. And shit, my dog is awesome, but he's not all that mythical or magical of a companion when compared to Dex. He mainly just likes to eat and crap directly in my yard. Okay then, this next title will be perfect for you point-and-click lovers out there. It's NORCO, which released a few years back now. I love a good point-and-click adventure myself, so I appreciate this suggestion, because NORCO is another release that must have passed me by. It happens all too often. Taking place down in the bayou, Louisiana, this pixel art world looks enthralling as you search for your missing brother in a game that blends together Southern literature and classic puzzle-clicking gameplay. Sounds like the puzzles are tough but fair, the world is incredible to explore, and as you would expect, there's no shortage of unusual characters. Fans that have played it make a lot of comparisons to Disco Elysium of all games. I would say that's pretty good company. It goes on sale often too, so no shame in tossing it on your wish list, at the least. Next up, Drama at the Roller Rink. Ooh, that's right, Roller Drama, a visual novel that's skated by players rather quickly with a shocking 17 reviews on Steam. Looks really cool. I'm sad I missed out on this one. I had to do a double take when I saw that number of 17. Roller Drama isn't just a visual novel, it has a real-time roller derby match system in it that requires true team strategy. You'll gain friends, create rivals, and make over 100 different choices in this politically charged indie. Sounds crazy, right? This is the kind of creativity we like seeing out of indies, but all too often, creativity goes unrewarded. You hate to see it. This game is normally priced at $14.99. It's still on the market, so do your part and buy it if it looks interesting to you. 3D adventure title with parkour? Well, where do I sign up? I'm pretty good at parkour. Let me try. I'm alright, everybody. Even crazier, there's an odd connection with Sephonie, as this game involves the same creators of Anodyne 2. That's a game we're gonna talk about next. Kind of a spooky coincidence, honestly. I did not plan that. The truth is, not many people played this game, as you probably guessed, but those that did all agree that it is a gorgeously crafted indie release, bold in its approach to exploring themes of connection. There's some very creative platforming with plenty of wall running, a deep story, some rather simplistic puzzles to break things up, and visuals that are downright impressive. With only 190 reviews on Steam, Sephonie could greatly benefit from your support. Better late than never, I say. Moving along, here's the game that I referenced, Anodyne 2, Return to Dust. Now I know sequels can be scary if you never played the original, but here's the good news, you don't have to. This is a standalone title that does not require having any understanding. Think like a Final Fantasy game, one of the ones that's not connected. You know what I mean, like 4 to 5, 5 to 6, whatever, before they started doing the 10 to stuff and all of that. This is a mix of 3D and 2D, and players will explore dungeons on a quest to remove a wretched dust that plagues the island. Inspired by the PS1 era, there's plenty of exploration, cities, puzzles, and challenging dungeons where you are free to approach things as you wish. It's a bit open-ended. Fans of classic Zelda games should find much to enjoy about this release. It's only around a 10-hour campaign too, according to most Steam reviews, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time. Now we're going to step into reality, a broken reality. This fascinating indie release has a good sense of humor, mostly being an internet parody. There are quite a few puzzles to solve across this unique-looking title, plenty of odd characters, secrets, and even a katana for slicing through those pesky ads that get in your way. That's not how that works. Please watch our ads, I need to eat this month. The progression system has the feel of a social media account, and many of the environments are themed around the internet, including the GeoCities. Gosh, that makes me feel really old. This could be a good fit for those of you who enjoy internet humor and are looking for a more light-hearted, less violent affair. As you're likely aware, indies are not afraid to take risks and try unique things that AAA games would never even consider doing. Take the next game on our list, for example. This is BOSSGAME, The Final Boss, a bizarre boss rush that has a rather ironic 69 reviews on Steam. That's not nice. Lesbian love is in the air as you take part in rhythmic battles, taking down bosses as either Sophie or Anna. The two-hero system allows you to control both characters simultaneously, offering up interesting combo attacks. There are also social features throughout the game, along with a rockin' chiptune soundtrack. The few players who have tried this game enjoyed the easy-to-grasp mechanics and fun storyline, so if it speaks to you, it goes on sale often, but is normally priced at $9.99. What awaits us after death? Whoa, that's a question best left for some other day. It's a Friday, well, if you're watching this on Friday. For now, let's talk about After Death, the game. Set in a world overrun by demons, you'll step into the shoes of a wandering soul, seeking answers and a way out. Along the way, you'll encounter lost souls, each with their own stories, guiding you towards unlocking mysterious gates that seem to be the key to your escape. Inspired by classic 16-bit platformers, fans rave that the game delivers tight controls, eerie atmosphere, and a satisfying sense of progression. You'll unlock power-ups, armor, there's new areas, 14 powerful bosses, and 10 hours of gameplay. After Death offers challenging exploration, creative enemy designs, and from what I've heard, a beautiful soundtrack from the composer of Jamestown, which is another awesome game. It's kind of sorta a hidden gem. I feel like people should definitely know about that one too, but that's another video. Sadly, this game only has 129 reviews on Steam, which sucks absolute butt, so let's do something about that today. And now, I leave you on a magical note. Nope, not that magical note. This is a skeptic's guide to magic. I guess more of you enjoy your point-and-click adventures out there than I thought. Well, check out those videos on our channel. We cover them a bunch, full reviews and the whole shebang. Anyways, inspired by LucasArts classics, this title takes place in England and puts you in the shoes of Lester and Fiona, who cast spells for a living. You'll go through 9 different chapters, unravel mysteries, and even be able to enjoy multiple endings. Fans seem to greatly enjoy the detective work that this title offers, so this seems like a lovely recommendation. Thank you, fans, because I've added a lot of these to my wish list, and I'm even going to purchase 1 or 2 or maybe 3 or all 10 of them. Thank you for supporting independent content here at the channel. Voice to the voiceless, we will see you for more of it, God willing. For far too long, you, the gamer, have been denied honest gaming coverage. Indie developers and publishers have lost their voice, but no longer. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and head over to patreon.com/idreamofindiegames to join this epic campaign for indie visibility. The echo chamber trembles as our message grows louder. Voice to the voiceless!